You wanna say something?
Şimdi az konuşma ve inşallah sonra benim Türkçe iyi gelecek.
Evet.
Merhaba. Hi everyone, welcome to our channels. In today's episode, we'll be revealing how we met and also the challenges the COVID have been posed into our wedding plans.
Merhaba arkadaşlar, kanalımıza hoş geldiniz. Bugün sizlerle nasıl tanıştığımız hakkında ve Covid-19'un evlilik planlarımızı nasıl etkilediği konusunda konuşmak istedik.
Would you like to start or you want me to start?
You start first.
I actually want you to start.
Come on,
I
go
want to
ahead.
hear how you feel about
You
it.
start first, go ahead.
Are you serious? You want me to start?
Yes.
It would be more nicer if you start, really.
Come on, okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Start.
Well, she's given me the permission to start, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. Oh well, actually, I met Ozge 7 years ago when I was instructing an institution, and she was actually a university student at that time. So, you know, while I was instructing, I kind of like saw someone, you know, who stood out among all the pupils right there. And I'm like, who the hell is that person? You know? She kind of like was shining out like a, you know, like a star. So, you know, I got my eyes on her, obviously. So when I finished instructing, then I politely, you know, went to her and tried to, you know, have a conversation. Right now, no interior motive at all. I just want to have, you know, a conversation about the instruction I've just given and what she feel about it, what was the idea and thoughts about the topic we're discussing. Well, and I found out that she's got, you know, quite little English. You know, she couldn't actually speak a word of English, and I couldn't speak any word of Turkish as well.
Evet arkadaşlar, yaklaşık 7 yıl önce tanıştık Deniz'le. O zaman ben üniversite öğrencisiydim. Dediği gibi tanıştığımızda İngilizcem yoktu, yani sıfır, hiç yoktu ve konuşmaya çalışıyor, anlamıyorum. Ben bir şey anlatmaya çalışıyorum ama o anlamıyor. Böyle bir sıkıntı yaşadık.
Yeah, of course, the language was a really, really massive barrier right there, but you know, I sort of tried to use all, you know, the signs and the body language. You know, I can, you know, you can imagine using Google Translation to even pass the message across. You know, at that time, I don't think Google Translation was that really efficient at that time. But yeah, we did try to communicate, but it was just, you know, just the basis. And of course, you know, I still have that kind of feeling, but I didn't want to go straight and talk about it. So when I was done, and when we done in the school, I was going to grab a bite somewhere, if you remember that time. So she was also going to grab a bite in the same restaurants I was going. I don't know if it's because of just one restaurant right there, or do they have several?
Coincidence.
Was it coincidence? Yeah. So you can see how a lucky person I am. So yeah, we get to the restaurants, and you know, I try to, you know, continue, as obviously I'm interested in her at this time. So yeah, and you know, eventually.
Kısa bilgi vermek istiyorum arkadaşlar. Başka bir yerde herhalde tanışamazdık. Çünkü ben de Deniz de yemek yemeyi çok seviyor. We love eating a lot. So
yeah, quite a lot.
It's not coincidence we met in restaurant.
Yeah, we book foodie actually. You know, we really book foodie. Yeah, so yeah, we did kind of like exchange contacts with each other. Then we keep in touch, you know, after that. And of course, I'm still struggling with the language, and of course, she's still struggling with the language as well. You know, we just keep in contact, and this was going well. It goes like that for, you know, a couple of weeks, and you know, eventually lead to a month. And at that time, I wasn't really thinking, you know, of, you know, settling in Turkey, because, you know, I was kind of like, you know, wobbling around. If I should go back to England, or if I should go to Nigeria to see my mom, you know, what I should do exactly. But meeting her sort of kind of like give me, you know, that different perspective of, you know, perhaps, you know, you could stay here, you just met a girl, you know. So yeah. And eventually, another issue we're having was, you know, she doesn't really know how the parents was going to feel about it, you know, and also the parent don't speak English,
Evet.
and obviously I don't speak Turkish as well. So
Evet arkadaşlar, yani ben kendim İngilizce zaten bilmiyordum. Ailem hiç bilmiyor. Açıkçası nasıl iletişim kurarlar ve ne düşünürler, yani düşünceden ziyade nasıl anlaşırlar konusunda biraz tereddütlüydüm ama Allah'tan bir sıkıntı yaşamadık. Şu an gayet iyiyiz. Hem de Deniz bir ara annesini ziyarete gitti yaklaşık bir hafta kadar. You travel to your country to visit your mom.
Yeah.
Yani yüz yüze zaten iletişim zor kuruyorduk. Telefonda iyice zorlaştı işler ama üstesinden gelerek yaklaşık 7 yıldır birlikteyiz.
Yeah. Well, actually, when I left, I didn't have the intention of actually coming back. So I would probably say that I came back because of her. You know, so yeah. When I got to see my mom, and I spoke with my mom about her, and I showed some pictures of her. Obviously, my mom, fell in love with her right away. You know what I mean? Like she was literally ecstatic about her. So yeah, and I told my mom that I was gonna go back, to see her. Then I have to do the visa processing and the rest of it. Then I came back to Turkey. So we hit it up again, and at that time I think you also traveled to Hungary for your Erasmus studies, yeah.
Yes, evet arkadaşlar, o dönemde ben de bir sene Macaristan'a gittim Erasmus amaçlı. O zaman Türkiye'deydi Deniz, ben oradaydım. Yani o geldi, ben gittim. Hep böyle bir ayrılıklar oldu ama sonrasında birlikteyiz.
Yeah, so right now I can, I'm so happy that we're planning a wedding right now. That makes me kind of like feel fulfilled, you know what I mean? Like my hard work didn't just go in vain. And of course, I'm proud to say right now the parents are so cool with me, and we have a beautiful relationship. And I mean, the parents are the coolest, especially the grandma. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love.
Çok iyi anlaştılar. Babaannemle gerçekten iletişim konusunda çok iyiler. Hani anne babam dışında babaannemle Deniz çok iyi anlaştı.
Yeah.
Yani iletişim konusunda hala sıkıntılarımız olsa da çabalıyoruz ama şu an gayet iyi, mutluyuz.
Yeah, it's a beautiful relationship with the parent right now, and although I still try, struggle with the Turkish, and just kind of like speak the little one that I know that she taught me, just to communicate. Well.
You wanna say something?
Şimdi az konuşma, but inşallah sonra benim Türkçe iyi gelecek.
Evet, Türkçemiz bu kadar arkadaşlar. Başka da bir şey yok.
So let's have a
daha iyi olacak.
Yeah.
Teşekkür ederiz.
Teşekkür ederiz. Thanks for listening.